loves, listen, how y'all doing today? Well, if you are Michael B and Lori Harvey, it looks like your spot might have gotten throat blown out. What am I talking about? I know every pick me and every Dusty in the world was writing some fan fiction about how poor Lori took Michael B and his virgin heart and chewed it up and spit it out, and that's why she gonna die alone and ugly, and she's popping down, but she's just gonna be passed around. Man, shut up in your fan fiction, right? What did somebody in my comments say? Man, she got more wives than 1984 Eldorado. Guess what, baby? And you still can't get a ride. And you still, with your dusty butt in my comments talking about a woman. Anyway, listen. That must mean Lori ain't answer his DM. Y'all, listen, let's get real on what the fan fiction is. Lisa Ray has an interesting theory on why Lori and Michael B. Jordan aren't together, and it has to do with his dusty butt. Let's actually think about it. Someone with status, money, power, and a history of cheating somehow fell apart with their 25-year-old girlfriend while he's sitting at the Staples Center with tears in his eyes and all her pictures on his Instagram feed, and she wiped her life of him. What could have happened? Well, Lisa Ray has a theory, and I actually agree with it. Well, I don't know if I agree completely with it, but I do agree with this. Get this, right? Elixir Ratio is an interesting theory on Lori Harvey and the Michael B. Jordan split. Now, she said, right, when a person and a woman finds a good one, then that's what you're looking for. But I will say that she's still young. I too was looking forward to them making it because I thought, oh, you know what? Lori's been looking for something to keep on her arm, to be able to have a relationship with that's meaningful and is successful. Lisa Ray, who knows Lori Harvey, I would assume, better than any of y'all dusties in the comment sections. Not y'all, but the dusties, right? You're probably watching right now looking for reasons to hate. Literally said that Lori's the one that's been looking for a one. Lori's the one that's been looking for a relationship, right? Because we know what the girl wants, that the girl wants to keep somebody who is going to be newsworthy. She ain't no joke. And let me tell you something, Lori, or any woman, don't apologize. Lori is beautiful. Lori is young. Lori got a tight body, front and back. Lori got rich parents. Lori got clout. Lori got fame. Lori got her own money. Lori deserves somebody on her level or better. But let me tell y'all something. Even Lori worked at Rite Aid. Even Lori still is carrying around the pandemic 25 like I am. Shout out to that pandemic weight that still hasn't come off. Even if Lori only had 2 cents in her bank account, guess what, Lori? You're still worthy of someone and whatever you can get. And I'm glad that you see your worth. And I'm glad you're saying that you are going to reach for what you want. And Lori ain't sitting there putting anybody down. She's not pulling anybody down. She's shooting her shot. And the people that are with it, right? But anyway, like Lisa Ray said, she wants somebody on her level and she ain't no joke. Later, she suggested that Michael B. Jordan was hesitant to commit to Lori because he hadn't got over his ex. She said, I think that the established relationship that Michael B. did before this one, I heard about his ex, and he was so serious with that he may have missed her. Now listen, you know what I read with that? This is what my interpretation, that Michael B. was a little bit wandering. Now, I already said that Michael B. was actually getting a house built for him and Lori, and he was ready to settle down. That don't mean he wasn't going to start creeping. That doesn't mean he was going to not cheat. I'm not saying he did cheat, but that doesn't mean anything. The fact that people act like when they get a ring on their finger, they finish running a race. Don't you know that the person they were before they got married to you is going to be the person they are after? That's like people being like, yeah, when I get a real one, I'm going to stop cheating. I'm going to stop beating on you. I'm going to stop doing this. Yeah, when I get a girl that's worth it, then I'm going to drop some cash. That's all cap. You ain't dropping a goddamn penny. Let me tell you, right? It's something that weak men tell you. And this isn't to down men. Most men are decent. All the men in my family are. Most men are decent. Most men are doing what they should do. But it's that 30%, and I feel like 100% of them be in the comment section, that literally are trying to brainwash you into lowering your standards because you don't deserve it. Who is somebody that don't got as much as you, don't give as much as you, and their track record is worse than yours, coming in telling you anything about life. These men talking about, ain't nobody gonna want her, she rolled through. Baby, don't nobody want you. And by nobody want you, I'm sure the girl in the corner that's been texting you wants you, but you don't want that. You want the girl that's popping it out on Instagram. And let me tell you, just to finish my point, because some of y'all misunderstood. When I said that I'm talking to a certain demographic, I'm talking about a certain type of man. I ain't talking to you, Justice. Y'all don't ever have to worry about saying what my worth is or whether I got a ring on my finger, because I can't even hear you. We don't even breathe the same air. We don't breathe the same air. We don't breathe the same air. I say this to say, when a man has power and money, men, let me tell you something. Men naturally are followers as a whole. That's why they're into that whole alpha male stuff. Do you know why they say women like to cat fight and women don't get along? Which is true to some point, but not for the reason they say. It's not because women are catty. It's not. Women are so strong. We birth life. We are leaders. We even lead our families and lead our households, right? Women are strong. We are a bunch of leaders. Imagine putting all the leaders in the G40 summit, right? In the same room. You might be cool. I might be cool. Yeah, what's up, Switzerland? What's up, Geneva? What's up, USA? What's up, China? I see you, right? Everybody got their own piece. Go ahead and run your nation the way you want. Just don't come over me telling me what to do. That's where women bump heads, because it's like putting a bunch of leaders in a room. But you look at men with the fandoms, with devotion. Men are so weak, they literally even follow, and not all men, but I'm just saying, men are bred, and there's something in them that there is one to rule them all. That's why there's the alpha well. That's why they're the wolves, the military. That's why they have fandoms. That's why they do this. Men naturally follow. But it's weird that a bunch of followers are talking about what's supposed to happen at the alpha level. How would you know what happens at the alpha level, baby? You never been an alpha male. But you want me to tell you what happened at the alpha level? I'll tell you, because baby, I've dated alpha males. If you even want to call them alpha males, not the toxic ones, but your faves. Yes, baby. I know how your faves actually think. Something you'll never know. You sitting up there liking their IGs. Let me tell you how the phase. When a man has power, when a man has money, when a man has respect, when a man has these betas that are following after Kevin Samuels and following after them, when a man has these betas, right? And they've reached that status, they even got betas following them. I hate to use misogynistic terms, but I'm just saying it in terms that red pills can understand. When a man got these betas following after, baby, don't you understand at that point, their money, their power, their status is like Jesus Christ. It don't matter what sins these betas think they have. You stand next to Jesus and he will wash you of all your sins. That's why they don't care about a girl's body count. That's why they don't care who a girl was with before them, as long as that person wasn't there. That's why they don't care about none of that. Because when you're standing next to them, and when you got them on the arm, ain't damn person gonna say ish about you, because it don't matter. They don't care. They ain't no priest and they don't need a nun. It is game that Dusty's try to put you on to lower yourself, so you don't think you're worthy enough to go for the man you want. To say, oh, they got the thing, they like Latinas, they like white, yeah, guess what? And they like pretty. And guess what? If they don't like me, so what? It's 50 other million people. You talking about your preference, baby. That's another thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say. All women are popping, but baby, have you seen what's been going on between 2018 and 2020? Black women, we are popping. It is our time. It is our time to claim our throne. But all jokes aside, stop listening to these dusties. Stop listening to the people trying to brainwash you. It's like somebody that's racist telling you, ooh, ain't nobody ever gonna like you. Ain't nobody gonna ever respect you. You ain't never gonna be able to eat in anybody's restaurants. No, baby. I can't eat in your restaurant. And guess what? I don't want to eat in your dirty, greasy spoon dive diner. I'll go over to a 5-star French restaurant, a 5-star Spanish restaurant, a 5-star Jamaican restaurant, a 5-star American restaurant. And you don't ever got to worry about us. I'm telling y'all, don't let these dusties literally brainwash you. And don't listen to the women that have been brainwashed by these dusties. The only advice they're giving you is how to make yourself attractive to their dusty selves. You want to walk around like dust on you for the rest of your life, like your name is Linus from Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin, Great Halloween Mystery, go ahead. Listen, I'm putting you down again. I'm putting you down on game. But listen, it's choose your own adventure. If you aspire to the dusty life, then keep listening to those dusties, because that's exactly what they're teaching you. And those pick-me's that are telling you what a good man wants and what a good chosen woman wants, baby, open up your relationship. Open up your life. Let me see your passport. Let me see your happiness. Let me see the type of life you're living. Because one thing I will say that my daddy always told me, and my mom also co-signed, if you want to see whose advice to take, look at the way their life turned out. Look at the way they're living on the surface and inside. If you aspire to it, then take your life. But if you look at it like, ooh, and why are you listening to them? Because all they're doing is giving you a roadmap to follow the steps that they did. We can talk trash about Lori Harvey, but she's listening to Marjorie in her ear. And we can talk trash about Steve Harvey and yes, all this other stuff. But look at the way Steve is treating Marjorie. I don't care about Steve Harvey and his past sins. Look at the way he's treating Marjorie. I'm just saying. And ask yourself, who should you be listening to? Marjorie Harvey or these dusty and pick-me's in the comments telling you what a good woman is? Please, a good woman is a well-taken care of woman. A good what? You know what? Let me get off my get out the pulpit. Listen, life is a choose your own adventure. Choose what you want. All right, my little Tattle Tells. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.